Thank you for watching this short video, and it's about a revised update on 2012 and Christ consciousness. And 6 years ago, guided by Jesus and Magdalena, I was led to do a personal retreat by the Red Sea, not far from Mount Sinai, which I know was my former spiritual home. And I also know that I was schooled in the esoteric teachings of the Essenes, and that I was a follower of Jesus 2,000 years ago. And during that retreat, I was guided to just rest and be still, and that I would be guided what to do next. And what came after that was to write what I was given in a book titled 2012, Let Your Light Shine for 2012. And subsequently, I did a 1-hour live stream for Brother Kedar in Zurich. It must be over 2 years ago. And I know that what's happening now, there's been a great energetic shift of consciousness. And those who have surrendered their heart to the cosmic Christ, who incarnated as Jesus, the Son of God, there are energetic shifts at play that's taking us to another vibration. And that vibration is a vibration of embracing simplicity, of holding everything light and not becoming clingy and surrounding ourselves with materialism. It's a time of great excitement. It's not gloom and doom as prophesied by many New Age prophets. It's a time of great celebration. It's a time of preparedness for our spiritual return of the cosmic Christ and the divine feminine Magdalena. And I know if you, like me, are a committed Christian, you'll be thinking New Age, heresy, bin him, crucify him. But please allow me to explain. If you have a love affair with the Christ, as I do, and you covenant your life to him where you become his mystical bride, and he is the purpose for your living here, then please allow me share with you. 2012, though it has been predicted by astronomers of great learning, not in this generation, but many generations ago, and the people, the indigenous people I'm thinking of, are the Mayans, and they have prophesied well. And their calendar culminates on the 21st of December 2012, the day of my birthday. And 2012, though many have predicted it as being the end times, well, we need to clarify what we mean by end times. For me, it means the end of an old era. And Jesus prophesied himself and said that in 2,000 years I will return. Or did he not? Yes, he did. But he's not returning with a vengeance. He's returning with an olive branch to God's children to show them a new way of living from the heart. In this generation, and it's been called the Piscean era, the Piscean representing that of the beginning of the Christ period. But let me explain to you, the dawn of Aquarius, from the 21st of the 12th, 2012, is a new beginning of spiritual enlightenment. And what do I mean by enlightenment? Well, for a start, in this time frame, we say to many who want to follow God but can't because their head is full of nonsense, because they need to procrastinate, they need to evaluate, they need to cogitate, they need to reflect on this and process it for the heart to receive it. That is nonsense. Christ consciousness empowers us to come from the heart. It's a time for the heart to be set free. And that's what 2012 means for me. It means that I will be free of ever having to reflect and think about a subject, that I will know on a higher vibrational level, and it will be within my heart whether it's right or wrong. So 2012 is the dawn of Aquarius. It's the time of great spiritual learning and knowledge, and many of us now are being prepared by God, by the cosmic Christ, by Jesus himself, to ascend to a higher vibrational level, from density to clarity. And though many of us have worked through a lot of core issues to do with woundedness, inner child, even negativity to do with our religious upbringing, we are now coming to a place now where we're becoming more focused so that we can refine more, with God's help, those issues that are still dormant in our subconscious mind. And the tools of the Essenes, the affirmations, that reprograms the mindset, turning a negative into a positive, is all part of that preparation. And as a child of God, we have a duty of care, don't we? And that duty of care is directed to the cosmic Christ. So cosmic Christ consciousness means an awakening, a reawakening to love, a reawakening to an invitation that we are loved, that God loves us. And though many are being invited by God right across the religious spectrum, there are only a few who are saying yes. There are only a few willing to say yes. But that's not our worry. Our worry and our focus must be our spiritual path. We must become selfist. Maybe you've not heard that word before, but I was given that word 2 years ago, that instead of being selfless and selfish, I should be 50% selfish and 50% selfless towards my own spiritual hunger. I must put my soul first. I must put my needs for spiritual growth first. I must ask God to heal me and empower me to heal myself first before daring to reach out and attempt to heal others. And that's all part of the Christ consciousness. It's about being empowered to embrace divine love. It's a reawakening to your inner knowing, your inner truth as a child of God. We were born for this. This is not New Age. New Age is old age. This is God's promise to his people. And Jesus did say, I will return after 2,000 years. And in the interim, we have had the dark night of the soul under the influence of the evil one, where Satan has almost triumphed, but he's not won yet. And yes, he does go around seeking those whom he may devour. And the people he seeks more than anybody are those of us who have surrendered our heart to God. So 2012 and the Christ consciousness is a time of great celebration and hope. Are you ready to embrace it? If not, why not?